Hey girl, we're here on a Friday. Okay, let's get started. So first things first. First things first, girl. Going in with primer. Excuse me. Huh. Hello, good morning, Miss Lindsay. I hope you're doing good, my friend. I hope you're doing great. I am doing good. Getting ready for another great day. Getting ready for another great day, girl. Okay, let's go ahead and prime up this face. Prime it up. Hello, good morning, Miss Brenda. Hope you're doing good, my friend. Okay, so we're using some primer that I don't really like that much, but that's what I got. Yesterday was a great work day. I'm not sure if you caught me on the IGs, girl, but I attended a women's leadership conference. There was over 600 women, girl. It was good. That's my first day back, girl. Shoot, I will take it. They fed us a continental breakfast, which is like a little breakfast biscuit. I was like, can I have two? And they're like, I was like, yeah, I want two. They're gonna feed me, freaking fill me up, you know? So yeah, so I got two with some fruit, coffee, juice. Then for lunch, it was like this chicken with like some green sauce on top, and there was some vegetables, like a squash. I think it was like yellow, not green, but yellow, like slices. Either way, and rice. It was good with some tea. Girl, we went over a whole bunch of stuff. You know, to be the CEO of your life, and don't let nobody tell you otherwise. And we talked about a little bit about like childhood trauma, how like, no offense, but like the parents are the ones who screwed us over. Just kidding. As far as like our mental health and stuff, like, can we do it? Are we capable of doing it? Yeah. So it was good. It was good. It was my first day. Thank you so much for the rose, Miss Dre. I appreciate you, girl. Okay. I'll probably post the notes that I took, because I took notes, girl. I'll post the notes from the conference on the Discord. So if you're not already on the Discord chat group, girl, join it up. There's about 500 women. There's about 500 women there on the Discord. So we can chat it up, girl. Hey, Miss D. Hey, Miss Eileen. I hope you're doing good, my friend. Getting ready for another great day. Today is the last day of this schedule. Since my first week back at work was yesterday and today, the fresh work week starts on Monday. The real test is on Monday. But I will be with a different schedule. So I talked to my boss. I was like, boss, I have to be available to pick up my kids, but I don't want to work Monday through Friday. Is there a way I can work Monday through Thursday? And she's like, are you sure you want to do that, Simone? I'm like, yes, I want to be with my kids on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. She's like, this is what I suggest. So she hit me with her suggestion. She's like, why don't you work what are called 4 9s? I was like, go on. She's like, why don't you work 4 days, 9 hours, and on Friday work a half day? I was like, I can do that? She's like, yes, I'm the boss. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's going to be my new schedule, 4 9s. Whoa. So I'm going to work 4 days a week, 9 hours. And on Friday, girl, half day. So I'm like, that works. Yeah, girl. Yeah, so I'm glad that my boss was like able to work with me, Okay. Whoa. Yeah, but other than that, girl, the kids at daycare. Okay, let me tell you something. So about the daycare situation. So I raced as soon as the conference was over. I'm like, peace, I'm leaving. I raced to go pick up my kids, right? And when I got there, they were asleep in their little cribs. And my little girl was already changed. Her outfit, she was already in her spare outfit. I was like, and the caregiver, she was like, oh, we had to change her. I'm like, why? Like, oh, because she spit up. And my little girl, if you guys didn't know, I had mentioned it some time ago. She has a tongue tie, meaning the tip of her tongue is stuck. Like, this thing is stuck on the tip. Poor thing. She can't take out her tongue. Like, she goes like this. It looks like a bee. It's like, pushed in or held back. So it's hard for her to like, it's hard. It takes her a long time to drink her bottle, or she gets like a lot of reflux. And I had told them this, right? And so, like, oh, it's because she spit up on her clothes. I'm like, well, I told you, like, I'm not putting her bib on, you know, but I was like, okay, it's just the first day, Simone. Don't let your diva-liciousness already show, you know? I was like, okay. So then, when I got home to wash their little clothes, because I wash their clothes pretty often just so, you know, we have a lot of variety. I was inspecting the clothes. I was like, it doesn't look spit up on. Like, I sniffed it up. It didn't smell spit up on. I'm like, okay, we'll give them grace. We'll give them this first time. But anytime after that, girl, I want notes. What time did you change my kids with their outfits? What's the issue? And I also want to ask them to write down the times it took for them to finish their bottle. Like, the start time and the end time. They write the start time, or they write, like, on their sheet, a time in which they ate. I'm going to be a little extra. Be like, can you go ahead and jot down the time that they started and the time that they finished, Miss Ma'am, because I want to know. I better not have an issue. For the money I'm paying, shoot. I want notes. Yeah, but other than that, girl, I picked them up. They were sleeping. Got home and fed them. My little boy was sad. Like, you left me. I'm like, it's okay, buddy. But on the good note, girl, today Birdie is off. So he's like, I'm going to take care of the kids. I'm like, okay, you know. So today is the first day that Birdie will take care of the kids all by himself all day long. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes, girl. I'm going to be checking in. How are they? How are they doing? What are they doing? What are you guys up to? Yeah, so we're gonna get her tongue tie released. We had a confirmation or a consultation, a consultation appointment on Tuesday of this week. Last Tuesday that just passed, the 21st, I think. Whatever, you know what day. This last Tuesday that just passed, we had a consultation with a dentist, a little kid dentist. And yeah, sure enough, girl, she put her gloves on, she gloved up. And she checked inside her mouth. She checked her up here, that little attachment, her cheeks. And down here. And she's like, oh, yes. Like, she has her tongue bound back. So I'm like, okay. So they're gonna laser. They're gonna laser beam it. Laser beam. Like Austin Powers. Laser beam. They're gonna laser it. And they're gonna do that in December. On December 4th or 5th. The first Friday. The first Friday in December, girls. When they're gonna go in and... So I'm like, but hey, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, so that's the newest with me, girl. Let me see here. And if you hear a slight buzz, I'm pumping. I am pumping right now. But I hope you guys are doing good, Miss Juju. Hey, girl. How does that happen to one? Yeah, girl, because we all have that, like that. Like this. Like, we all have it, right? Like, don't we all have that thing? But hers is so, like, long, I guess. I don't know. That it's attached, like it hit. Actually has a little bitty tip. And then it's, like, bound back. Poor thing. And I was like, what if she grows into it? Like, what if, like, she's gonna just grow into it, you know? But what I saw is that my boy, he doesn't have it, like, so attached, number one. And number two, he guzzles down his bottle. Like, he has to go, like, boy, it's not going anywhere, relax. But my little girl, when she sucks her tongue out, like to begin cooing, it's like a little bee. I'm like, oh, yeah, she does. It is bound back, poor thing. Yeah, so that's how one gets it, I guess. You're just born with it, I guess. My first day back at the office, or not at the office, the first day back at work was great, Erin. Thanks for asking, girl. It was good. I attended, I was telling the friends earlier, I guess, before you hopped on. that I attended a women's leadership conference with 600 other women, girl. It was fun. Go ahead and join in on the Instagram story so you could peep a picture, a snapshot. Getting slizzard. I don't know if you can hear the background music. Like a G6. Like a G6. Did you know there was going to be a conference? Yeah, girl, I signed up. So every so often, periodically, I was checking my work emails. And I saw a work email that was sent out when I was on maternity leave. Like, oh, there's a women's leadership conference. Please let us know who wants to attend so we can buy the tickets. So right away, girl, I was like, I want to go. It's my first day back, but I want to go. To my boss. And at first, they were like, well, whoever attended a conference earlier this year probably won't be eligible because we have to give everyone else a chance who didn't go to the previous conference, another conference, to go to this one. I was like, fine, whatever, you know. But then, you know, shortly thereafter, I got a confirmation email with the ticket. Like, here's your ticket QR code via email. I was like, oh, snap. All right. So I guess the boss approved it without saying, you know. So I knew I was going. I was like, oh, shoot. And that's why I'm also grateful, girl. My boss, my supervisor, she works with me, girl. She's super cool. She is strict, though. Like at the conference, like some of the speakers were kind of like being a little risque. Or at least one speaker, she was being risque. And my boss was like, that's inappropriate. That's inappropriate. She shouldn't have said that. I'm like, ooh, go tell her something. Go say something. Go tell her. No. And I was like, okay. Yeah. But other than that, girl, it was a great first day back. This second day, Bird's gonna take care of the kids, so no daycare for the kids today, for the twinsies. So I'm like, okay, God, I see you. This first week back was like a soft introduction, a soft transition back to the workforce, right? So I'm like, all right, okay, it's not so horrible. I have the weekend with the kids. Like, okay, I see you, girl, you know? So, all in all, it's been really smooth. It's been super smooth. I'm grateful for all the wonderful blessings that are bestowed upon me. Girl, and we have to be like that every day. Every single day, girl. And I know sometimes it's tough. Because life's sometimes. You're like, how can I be grateful for all this BS that's happening to me? But for one thing or another, girl, there's always a reason. There's a piece of lash glue right here. Oh well. Yeah, for one thing or another, God has a bigger plan and a purpose that we don't quite understand at the moment. We're like, why is this happening to me? But yeah, thanks, Miss Russia. Yeah, it's hard to recognize exactly. Or not only that, girl, Miss Lindsay, but sometimes life hits us hard. You know, we have heartaches. We lose a loved one. We go through heartbreak, loneliness. But the whole point is that, I was going to say also addiction, but I stopped myself because some of those hard things that we go through in life, I have a pimple right here. Don't mind me poking it or scratching it off. Some of the hard things that happen in our lives, girl, are our choice. Because we have the choice of free will. I have a pimple right here. I don't know if you can see it. We have the choice of free will, girl. We have a choice to go down the wrong path or go down the right path. So sometimes God lets us. He's like, you sure you want to go down that path? And because we have free will and we're freaking stubborn sometimes, and we need to learn our lessons sometimes. Gosh, just us humans. He's like, go ahead, girl. Go down that path. I'm going to be right here. You know? But you need to go down that path so you can come back more righteous, you know? It happens. Okay, If you're watching this on the YouTube's girl, it's probably gonna cut off right here because this song is copyright. And it always like cuts off right here if this playback is posted on YouTube. And all of a sudden I just cut off. Hey, Russia! I'm like, why did it cut off? Copyright. Oh, Patty! Patty Sanchez, it's her birthday, girl. It's her birthday, it's her birthday, it's her birthday. Miss Patty Sanchez, I hope you have a great birthday. Girl, don't let anything ever get you down, girl. Like I always say for birthdays, Iris, hold your head up high, shoulders back, girl. Put on a cute fit. And not only that, girl, but celebrate not just today, but your birthday week at least. If you don't celebrate every day, girl, birthday week, birthday week, birthday week, birthday week, because we're busy girls, we're busybodies. And one day of celebrating is not enough. Like, okay, you know, you need to plan your lunches, your dinners. Like, who's taking me out today? You know? And not only that, girl, but cash in on your freebies. Like, go to Starbucks, get your free Starbucks, you know, go to Dunkin', get your free coffee, you know, get all the apps, download all the apps, you know, get your free desserts. If not for one day, spread it out, you know, if you can. Like, it was my birthday yesterday, girl, you know, get your free dessert, you know. If they let you, you know. And yeah, forget the gym this week, girl. Or if you want to, so you can cash in on your desserts and enjoy all the delicious sweetness that you're going to be getting. What's the next step? Foundation? Yep. Yeah, I'm back at work. I'm back at work, girl. Yesterday was my first day back into the workforce. I'll say that. Today's the second day back into the workforce. And then, weekend, here I come. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. And you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. I'm just kidding. Can you hear my milk? Because you can hear this. This is like... Just kidding. You can hear like the jig. What is it? Was that one TikTok? It was popular last year. My money don't jiggle, jiggle. It folds or something. My milky, milky don't jiggle, jiggle. But needless to say, girl, I miss you. I miss these FaceTime videos. I'm like, are you there, girl? Because I'm here. Answer the phone. Okay. My money don't jiggle, jiggle. Oh, the babies are staying in daycare, girl. Well, not today, but... they're staying in daycare. Yeah, Diana. They're staying in childcare. I miss your life. Oh, thanks, Sophia. I know I missed you too, girl. I miss chatting it up, chopping it up, girl. Well, how fun. You go to the zoo tomorrow? Thanks, Miss Dre Dre. I appreciate you, girl. Enjoy the zoo, girl, especially in this nice weather that we're getting. Like yesterday was kind of like sprinkling a little. I was like, I love this weather. The fall sweater weather. Give it to me, girl. I love it. Not too hot, not too cold. Maybe a little humid, but girl, I love the humidity. It's good for our skin. Yeah, girl, let me see here. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Purple Ducky. Good morning, Miss Inez. I hope you all are doing great. Yeah, but some of the takeaways I took from the conference yesterday, the Women's Leadership Conference, like I mentioned earlier, we are the CEO of our lives. And they were basically saying the things I already tell you, girl. To feed your mind nothing but goodness, sweetness, to be grateful to yourself, girl. And not only that, girl, but they're also, like I mentioned earlier, talking about what I think they called it imposter syndrome. That's this syndrome where us women, I men too, you know, that we feel like we ask ourselves these like hard-hitting questions like, are we good enough? Like, I don't deserve to be here. And when someone compliments you, like, oh, it was nothing, even though you worked all night on it, like we want to like dull ourselves down or put ourselves like in this little box when we should be like putting our heads up high and saying, hell yeah, girl, shoot. I'm that girl, I'm that bitch, you know? Shoot. Yeah, you know, and to feed ourselves, like I mentioned like 2 seconds ago, Nothing but goodness and sweetness, girl. Talk yourself up. You have to be your biggest cheerleader. And girl, whenever I have, you know, these kids are a little older, or not only that, girl, but when they kind of understand my words a little bit more, that's one thing I'm going to teach them, the value of themselves. Like, you guys are valuable, kids. You are worth it. You are valuable. You are both very beautiful kids, inside and out, in your heart and in your mind. You know, teach them value. Because there was this one speaker that she was saying, that she was getting into her car, right? And she overheard her neighbor talking to her daughter. And I guess the daughter had pulled up her report card like the day, you know, in the morning. You know how kids are. Like, oh, can you send my report card? On the way to school, like the next day, you're like, what? And I guess that the mom was saying like, oh, like you're good for nothing. You're never going to be anything in life with these grades if you can't even do good in school. Like, you're a loser. Like, get out of my face. Like, all these, like, get in the car. Like, insulting a little girl and saying how much of a loser she was. And she's never going to amount to anything. She's like, it's those things that a child will never forget. Like, for us, I guess, adults, like, you want to vent and you want to, like get upset with your child or whatever. But it's those conversations and those things that are going to resonate with the child. And that's where they grow up thinking they're not good enough. Or that's where they grow up saying, like, oh, I wasn't meant to be here. Or it's luck that I'm here. Like, no, bitch. You know, when you're older, you know, like, no, it wasn't luck, girl. Like, you're a bad boss bee and you know, you deserve to be here. What you mean, girl? Like, kind of thing. So, yeah, she's like, it's those things that were instilled in us as a child from our parents. You know, in the heat of the moment, we want to just talk to our kids like golpeados, like all like whatever. And they're gonna remember, girl. Kids remember. You know, and it's absolutely true, girl, because I remember, you know, the very first time and only time that my dad told me to shut up. He's like, shut up. I was like, and that stayed with me forever, girl. I will never forget the day my dad told me to shut up, and I was like 7 or 8, and I was like, my dad told me to shut up, you know? So, girl, it's serious. Did I miss a step? No, I don't think I did. Yeah, girl, so. So the conference was definitely the boost I needed to get back into the workforce, girl, and to reclaim my power. To reclaim the reins of my boss bee-ness inside my mind, inside my heart. You know? Yeah, girl. So I hope the time that I was gone, girl, from the TikTok lives, that you were remaining kind to yourself, girl. That you got ready. You know, you're like, I'm a boss bee and I can handle anything without me having to tell you, girl. Because you know how it is, girl. Whenever we get ready like this together, I'm like saying it over and over again, and you're like, yeah, I am a boss bee. Like, yeah, you are, girl. Like, yeah, we are. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, like hyping each other up. Yeah, yeah, we can do anything. Okay. Yeah, he's taking care of the babies today, girl. Today he's taking over the child care. Yeah. Gabby, girl, congratulations, Gabriella. Girl, what a blessing. How do you feel? It was okay, but we missed you. Oh, Miss Lisa, I missed you. Girl, let me tell you, it's tough. And that's something, girl, when I was at the conference, I saw all my work buddies for the first time, like after the 3-month maternity leave. They're like, hey, I was like, hey, girl. And one thing they would always ask me, like several people, is it hard with twins? Is it hard with twins? Like, I kept hearing that. Is it hard? Is it hard? And I tell them, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to say it's hard. And this is like what I was just talking about. Anything that you tell yourself in your mind, Brianna, thank you. Anything that you tell yourself in your mind, like, oh, it's hard. Or, oh, I don't know how I'm going to do it. Or, oh, you know what I mean? I was like, it's a challenge. That's what I say. That's what I kept saying. Like, girl, like, it is hard. Like, let's not be around the bush. Is it beat around the bush or be around the bush? I don't know. Let's not be around the bush, girl. It is hard. It's hard. But in my mind, I'm like, it's a challenge. It is. that God knew that I can like master. So I'm like, well, it's a challenge, girl, let me tell ya. Getting them kids ready, getting myself ready, or feeding them kids, feeding myself, household stuff, girl. And it's like one thing when people are like, sleep when the baby sleeps. I'm like, if that were the case, girl, you know, when we go out for walks and they fall asleep, I'd be on the floor sleeping too. If I fell asleep when they slept, girl, I'd be at my doctor's appointments or pediatrician appointments or dentist appointments, asleep right there with them, right there in the waiting room, you know? So it's like, no, that's not possible because they sleep only every 3 hours to eat, you know? So, you know how it is. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I'm back at work, girl. Yeah, we found a daycare center for the kids. They're not going to go today, girl, but we did find one. Yeah, so how are you girls doing? I know, girl. Miss Rachel, I went by fast, huh? I know. The whole pregnancy went by fast. You just saw me get big and big and big and big. And girl, I can't believe how big I was. I see my pictures. I'm like, oh, shoot. I'm proud, though, that I made it to the end. I worked to the very day that I was getting ready for work when my my water broke, remember? I was sitting in this very chair. Okay. I was sitting in this very chair, girl. Oh, speaking of which, let me drink my water. I haven't checked my P.O. box. I will, though. I will over the weekend. I will check the P.O. box. So if you guys want to, if you want, no obligation. If you want to send cards, letters, if you want to send a baby a little hello gift, you can. The P.O. box information is listed on the bio page here on the TikToks, girl. P.O. Box 220074 here in the El Paso, Texas area. El Paso, Texas. 79913. And girl, I do appreciate all the love, everything that you guys have sent through to the P.O. box, girl. And the kids use it, best believe. Okay, let me see. Put on our blush. Yeah, Sierra, we're getting ready for work, girl. Getting this face beat ready for work. Girl, I was watching a TikTok, YouTube video of Kim Kardashian's like outfit for some event or whatever, and she had her face covered. I was like, she's like, I have full hair and makeup underneath this thing. I'm like, okay, girl. Like, I know. Like, what are you wearing? Just kidding. That's mean, huh? Okay, I'll be quiet. Yeah, but I was like, what? You know who I like a lot, girl? Who I grew to like really like a lot? I don't know that much about her. Paris Hilton. I think she's she was a really like party girl, obviously in her younger years, but she grew into a very classy, from what I see on the outside, a very classy lady. I'm like, wow, girl, you're a businesswoman and you classy, and then she came from, you know, the party background. Like, I see a turnaround in her, and I think I appreciate that, you know. Okay, what's the next step? Let me see here. She was a DJ at one of the Hilton conferences I did. No way! Oh my gosh, girl. And you know how she talks, you know. She's like, that's hot. Or like, whatever, bitch. Like, I've seen like her TikTok, so she'll say stuff. Wait, does this go here? No, it goes down here. Yeah, how cool. Let me see. Size 12 heels. Size 12? What are you talking about? Okay, let me see here. What am I doing? Lose my train of thought so quickly. So quickly. Oh, my pump stopped. I was like, why don't I hear a buzz? Ooh. Okay, I need to drain out my pumps. The babies, Angie, hey girl. The babies they will be officially 3 months on the 31st of this month. So what's today? The 24th. So in about like 6 or 7 days, they will be officially 3 months. 3-month-olds. Oh, they're starting to coo a lot, like like make sounds. They like mess with their hands a lot. My little girl sucks her thumb. She'll find it. They're very observant. They'll look at you right in the face. Like if I like move my face like this, like their little eyes like move. Like I'm looking at both of them like, hi kids. Hello, good morning. They both kind of like look at me. Like, hey, they start smiling. I want to see those gums. I want to see your smile. You know? We pray every day together. And that's one thing for sure, girl. Gotta teach them. Like, put their little hands together. It's kind of hard because since I have like only one pair of hands and they have two. Like, close your little hands, kids, and they like break free. Like, come on, like, learn how to pray. Let's do it. Like, thank you, God. You know? And I was even thinking when I show them how to pray, like, show them one prayer. Like, just one. And say the same prayer every day so they can learn it. So when they're at school or whatever, like, they can be like, God bless our soldiers. Amen. You know? Like, say stuff. The same thing so they can learn it. I love you, Jesus. God bless our soldiers. Amen. How do I feel about the daycare? Girl, the only way I have to feel is positive because I'm taking my kids there, right? It doesn't make sense to be like, I hate it, you know? But then I go driving my kids there, you know? Yeah, but so far it's okay, you know? I'm like giving him grace. Like, all right, I'm going to give you grace before the claws come out. Nah, just kidding. But seriously, not even kidding. No jokes. The first day. Brianna, I was telling the friends earlier that I attended a conference. And it was great, girl. It was a good first day back into the workforce. Today is my first day back into the office. We're going to go dust off the cobwebs off our Hello Kitty desks. When I say our, I mean me. And my multiple personalities. Just kidding. Okay, what's the next step? Do you ever get that skin right here? Like that piece of skin that like creates and you just want to like pull it off? Have you noticed that whenever you pull it off with your finger, it hurts? Like, ouch! But then when you pull it off like with your tongue, it like satisfies you. Right? Isn't that funny? When you pull it off with your tongue like that, it satisfies you. But then when you pull it off with your fingernail, you're like, it hurts. Let me see. Do I feel good about going back to work, girl? The week leading up to these days, I really talked myself up, girl, because you already know how I do it, girl. I have deep conversations with not only God, but with myself. And I'm like, girl, you have to go back to work to provide for your family. You have to go back to work to, you know, pay the mortgage bill and all the wonderful things that you want to put your kids into, you know? Like when they're little 3-year-olds, like little soccer or little t-ball, or to be able to provide, you know, the little uniforms, you know, like to go to the fun activities, to go to the zoo, like all those things cost, you know. If I want my kids to have a well-rounded childhood of fun activities that I want to involve them in, you know, swimming, all that unfortunately costs. So the way that I think about it is, yeah, it sucks having to leave my kids, but they're gonna be okay, you know? They're gonna be okay as far as us financially. They're gonna be okay. And number two, they're gonna be okay with all the activities I plan on like putting them in, you know, because things cost. And number three, another thing that I had mentioned yesterday, girl, if I'm doing this, it's because I'm looking at myself in the mirror. What's the next step? Eventually they're gonna have to start preschool, you know, and at that point they have to go to school, right? They have to have a teacher. So I can't be like, even though I want to be like I'm their teacher and I'm their this and I'm their that and I'm their counselor and I'm their, you know, like I have to like back off, Simone, back off, you know, they're the educators, and just have my claws ready for whenever they're like, Mom, like, oh yeah, who pissed you off, me, huh? Who do I have to tell off, mijo? You know, but also not embarrass them at the same time, you know? Yeah, and not only that, girl, but I want to maintain good relationships with the people around them. Their community, right? Their daycare caregivers, the daycare staff. Eventually, once they start going to school, they're teachers. I want to maintain a good relationship with everyone involved in their community around them, so we can, you know, come together cohesively to teach the kids. You know what I mean? So that's why I have to say. That's why I said, you know, give them grace, give them grace. It's the very first day they're introduced to my children. They don't know them yet, right? Like, they don't know how my little girl likes to be, you know, she needs to be burped every so often, or my little boy guzzles down his bottles, or this or that or the other, you know, like, okay, you know, just relax, Simone, pump the brakes, and be kind throughout the way, right? Be kind. Okay. Because it would not make sense if I'm like a bitch to the people around them and then expect them to be nice to my kids. You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna be like passive aggressively, like, I don't like your mom. You know, so gotta reel it in, maintain myself. You know. How is my base so smooth? Oh my god, let's get closer. I think it's because I put like a bunch of skincare. Like, I put on lotion and skincare, so when I apply it, it's like, it just like seams together. I don't know. I'm gonna get these wet. I'll be right back. I grabbed the wrong beauty blender. I grabbed the wrong beauty blender, girl. I'm supposed to get this one. I'll be back. Okay, girl, sorry it took forever. I had to go get a bottle so I could empty out my breast cups. Okay. Okay, let me see here. Get it, girl. I already have the concealer on, don't I? Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. Did I buy all the Hello Kitties? Yes. For the most part, I did. For the most part, yes. Hi, Miss Lady Marilyn. I hope you're doing good, my friend. I'm doing great, getting ready for work. Oh, thanks for the cup of coffee. I do appreciate you, Miss Chica. Miss Chiku. Miss Chiku. Okay. I'm a, oh, yeah? Yes. With the Hello Kitty purchases. Okay. Let me blend this away, and then we'll empty out our cups. I just don't want my concealer to get all stuck on drag. I took forever, you know? So just bear with me. Let me see. Oh, somebody asked a question if I stayed in bed. Or would you ask if I stayed somewhere? I missed it, girl. Good morning. I need some Hello Kitties. I love it. I'm so happy you're always such a positive mood. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Miss Nadine. Nadine? Nadine? Girl, that's how I have to be. It's how you have to be too. Girl, I've noticed I'm too positive though. Well, not too positive because I love it, girl. But yesterday, when I was at the conference, it's because the tables are organized. They're like put together by organization. So everyone from a certain organization is in one side of the room or in one area. And it was like that for all the organizations, right? And there was this lady, or this young girl, I should say, that was in our table. She's like, "Can I sit here?" I'm like, "Yeah, girl, go ahead." You know, her name was Jocelyn. And I'm like, "What do you do?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm an engineer, blah, 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 blah." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." She's like, "Yeah, I just started 3 weeks ago." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. How do you like it?" Blah, 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 right? Making small talk, 'cause that's how I am, girl. I'm just a friendly person, making small talk with everyone I meet. So I can tell, girl, like, she wasn't having a good time because at the conference, like, in some parts, they make you stand. Like, stand up and move your body, shake your body, right? Because you're just sitting there for forever. Like, move around, shake your body. They make you do, like, a little dance, you know? So we were, like, doing, like, dance moves, right? And I know if you're not into it, I get it, girl. I get it. You know, not everyone wants to freaking dance. I understand. But after lunch, she didn't come back. I don't know if she sat somewhere else. I'm like, "Oh, where did Jocelyn go?" Like, in my mind, even though I barely met her like 2 seconds before, like that day, you know what I mean? I'm like, where did my friend go? Like, "Mom, maybe like I was too, you know." And it wasn't just me. It was like about like 12 people in the table, and I was like, "Hey, like, nice to meet you," because everyone's just like minding their own business. I'm like, "Oh, somebody's like sitting there that we don't know, and I don't want to leave her out, you know, an oddball out." So I'm like, "What's your name? Where are you from?" She didn't come back. I was like, "Oh." I was like, maybe, hopefully, she found her table, or she found like someone better, like that she knew more, you know, from the workforce, or from the department, or what have you. That's just me thinking positive. But the whole time she was making her carota. She was like, "Oh." They're like, "Yeah, like, you shout things out, you know." She was like, not having a good time. I was like, "Okay. Sorry for you." Just kidding. I feel bad for you, girl. Just kidding. Okay. And I just have to understand that not everyone is as positive as I am, I guess. I don't know, girl. Or it's not like excited for life like I am, girl, you know? Got some milky to feed these kiddos. Girl, I'm not an overproducer, but I try, girl. I'm still producing, and that's all I care about. I still have milky to give to my children. So that's all I care about, girl. As long as I have something. As long as I have some breast milk, I'm okay with that. As long as I get some nutrients. And I'm learning that it's not how much time you pump, it's how frequent you pump. So yesterday at the conference, I'm like, forgive my buzzing to the table. Zzz, zzz, zzz. I'm like, I'm gonna go fix my pumps again. Yeah, it's not how long you pump, it's how frequent you pump. Okay. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Okay. Where's the lid? I thought I brought a lid. I'll show you. Oh, it's not even the same right, the right lid. Oh, wow. Okay. Put this safe and sound. 5.5 ounces. For a 30-minute session, it's not so horrible. Okay. What's the next step? My nose. Who watches the babies? They're enrolled in daycare, a daycare center. But they're not going today, girl. Today, they're gonna be watched by their dad. Thanks so much. I miss you guys. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that we're all here. Hello, girl. Hello, hello. Is this your second day back? Yes, girl. My second day back. My first day in the office, because yesterday I had a fun activity, a fun event to attend. That was my first day back, girl. But today's the first day back in the office. So I can't be mad at it. Hey, can't be mad at it. Thanks, girl. I do appreciate you. Okay. Let's go ahead and contour up this nose, girl. yeah, so this weekend, okay, well, let me tell you, tonight, okay, girls, so if you live in the El Paso area, if you live in El Paso, Texas, girl, I live in El Paso, Texas, my aunt, she's throwing a Halloween party. It's like a family Halloween party. Kids are invited, parents, you know, adults, BYOB, you know, can go. She's throwing a Halloween party. And she was saying, she's like, I don't think anyone's gonna go to the party. I'm like, why do you say? She's like, everyone I invite is not gonna go. I'm like, like I feel bad for you. But I'm going and I'm gonna take the kids, you know? And Red's gonna go. So if you live in the El Paso area, girl, and you have nothing to do tonight and you wanna go to a Halloween party, I don't know if it's gonna be, you know, hyped up, you know, but hey, the more the merrier, you know what I mean? The more people show, the better, you know, if you want to, girl. So send me a message on Instagram today if you have Instagram, or here on the TikToks. If you live in El Paso and you have nothing to do and you have kiddos and there you guys already have your costumes, my aunt is throwing a Halloween party. So you're invited. I'm inviting you. It's in the Northeast, girl. It's in the Northeast, but like I mentioned, send me a message. Yeah, girl, because she's like, no one's gonna go. Her little heart's broken. I'm like, girl, you know, it'll be a good turnout. She's like, I don't think so. She's putting in all this hard work. I'm like, oh, I'll do what I can. The setting spray, Miss Ness. So the first one is coconut water. Coconut water? Coconut? Yeah, no. Rose water, I'm sorry. Rose water. The first spray is rose water because I like to give my skin a little bit of a hydration before I powder up. And the second one is the e.l.f. You know, the e.l.f., like the $6 e.l.f. setting spray. Yeah, girl, that's what it is. Bestie, check your DMs on Instagram. I sent you a picture of me and my baby back in July. Lady D. Okay. Yeah, Ness, you can find most of the products that I use on my face and my everyday life. If you go to my bio page here on TikTok and you go to the links and you click on Linktree. Once you go to Linktree, you'll find the Amazon girly shop. I have an Amazon girly shop in which I post everything, or mostly everything I can find on Amazon, of the products that I use and I love. And you can shop it on setting sprays. I have a section called setting sprays. And each purchase that is made through my affiliate link, I get 2 pennies. And it's not a lot, girl, but it adds up, you know? I'll just have to wait a year to cash in, you know, 50 bucks. But every ounce of support, even if it's just looking at it, you know, even if it's just browsing through the Instagrams, through the Amazon girly shop, girl, everything, every ounce, just like breast milk, every ounce of love counts. I do appreciate it. I'll my nose. I know, girl. Everyone keeps freaking bugging me about the smoke detector. I'm like, I know. This house has like 10 million of them. This room will be fine. There's no candles or nothing. Everything's unplugged. Everything will be great. Fine, fine, fine. Oh, jeez. Okay. There was a pull up. There was a pull up, girl. If you ever see on the screen on the side a blue little like slanted little icon, that's basically a clipboard. And that clipboard is asking polls. And the poll was asking if you're following in the Discord chat group. So we have a chat group amongst us BestieBoos. That we get like to talk to each other. It's a community of friends. That way we just chat it up, you know, chop it up. If not me, then, you know, all the other 500 BestieBoos that are on. You know what I mean? Just having friendly conversations. So if you're not joined in, girl, join in if you want to. Discord's kind of like When I first got it, it was kind of challenging to like, okay, what button do I press? But after you get the hang of it, it's pretty cool. Yeah, so join in, Miss Jess. Miss Jess said that she needs a community of besties. Girl, that's here. And girl, if you've been following along on the journey of here, the TikTok live show, the Get Ready With Me live show, this show started back in November 2023 of me getting ready every day on live. And, you know, talking about my life, talking about real life situations, talking about positivity, talking about faith. The moderators are the ones who have been here the longest, girl. They will tell you. We don't put up with no bullshit. Like trying to say that. If somebody's catty or bratty or mean or has an agenda or just wants to be like rude in the comments, they get kicked out real quick. That's why this community is just so loving and it's cool because everyone who wasn't meant to be here gets the boot. You know, it stays kind in the comments. It stays kind, girl, or else you get kicked out real quick. Poor. Just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. Oh no. The laptop deceased. Like, that's it. It was fun. We're all... Oh. I'm too lazy to go get my freaking charger, girl, because I gotta hurry up. Oh, that was fun. Let me see. How did you get black thing on your head? I got one and I can't get it on my head. What do you mean? You can't get it on your head? Like it's too small? Like your head's too big? Or what you mean, girl? Put it in the comments. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, Bird's doing good. Bird's doing good. Right now when I went to go wash or get my beauty blenders wet, I'm like, I smell eggs. He made me breakfast. Oh, my bird, he's doing good. He fed the kids. Girl, last night he fed the kids. He fed the kids all night. I fed him at 11. No. They ended at 11. Like at 10:30, I fed him and I'm like, okay, Bird, I'm exhausted. I'm going to sleep now. And he took on dad duty. He fed him twice. Right now at 5, the kids were like whimpering, like, oh, it's time, Brady, it's time. He's like, I'm on it. And then right now, I went over. I'm like, I smell eggs. He's like, in front of the stove. They did good, Elena. Well, I think they did good. I would hope they did good. But when I went by to pick up the kids, they were asleep in their little cribs that they have them in. But I told the friends earlier, Elena, that when I picked them up, that my little girl, she was already in her spare outfit. Like, oh, we had to change her. I'm like, why did you change my kid? And they're like, oh, because she spit up. I'm like, well, did you not? In my mind, you know, I'm like, okay. But in my mind, I'm like, did you not put the bib on her or what, you know? I looked at the clothes. I was like, I don't see spit up. But like I said earlier to the friends, we're giving him grace. I'm going to give you grace this time. But I want to know when you change my daughter's clothes or when you change their clothes. Give me a time. Give me a reason, you know. And I don't know if this is extra of me, but I'm like, I'm going to pack the clothes back. And so when I see the caregiver, like, can you point out where it's dirty? Maybe it was just wet. Maybe I'm just being a bee. But yeah, it was great. Other than that. Other than that, it was good. I picked them up. I fed them. We spent some time together. Like, I was like, oh, if only I can, you know, download your eyes. If I can download your eyes to see what you saw. Oh, I wish. I wish we can do that, right? Download what the kids are seeing or how their school day was. But they were okay. We spent time together. I talked to them. I like did the little chins. Like I looked over them when they were looking at me. I was like, kids, tell me about your day. And they're like cooing. Like, oh, they did, really? No way. I'm like, yeah. Oh, you know what else, girl? So I've noticed that, because you know how I am. I'm friendly, right? So this whole time that I've been at the daycare center, I'm like introducing myself to everybody. Like I see parents and I see people like, oh hi, like I'm Simone, like hello, like I'm Simone. To the other parents that are picking up their kids too. And one of the kids' moms went in and she picked up her son. I was like, oh, I was like, you're so and so's, because I'm learning the kids' names, right? When I drop them off or when I pick them up. It's only been a few times, right? Or the one time I dropped them off, but the other day that I stayed, like sitting in there because I want to feel it out. How's the caregivers? I was like, what's his name? Like, oh, that's so and so. I'm like, what's her name? Like, oh, that's Ashley, for example, or oh, that those aren't the real names. I'm just saying it for example. Like, oh, that's Ashley, or oh, that's Arlington, or oh, that's. I'm like, okay. I'm like, hi Arlington, hi Ashley. So when the parents came, I'm like, oh, you're Arlington's mom. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh, I'm Simone. Nice to meet you. I'm already introducing myself to the other moms. And I just figure that our kids, if they stay in the same, school or in the same room together, they're eventually going to graduate to the next schools together, to the next classes together. The turtle room, the hippo room, the different rooms that are at the daycare. So I'm trying to build rapport. I'm already trying to like make those friendly introductions so that whenever it's time, like the kids, first birthday, they already have their little friends from daycare that I can invite their moms. Is that extra of me? Because I've noticed that none of the other moms like have introduced themselves like willingly. It's me. I'm the one. Hi, I'm Simone. Hi, like, oh, I'm Simone. My twins are starting today. Or hi, I'm Simone. I'm like, am I being extra? Or like, what's going on? I'm going to work, my good friend. We're going to work. I gotta hurry up though. It's already 7:30. I just figure like we're gonna, us moms, if our kids stay in the same daycare for years and years, are eventually gonna turn 1 year old, and eventually, girl, thank you, they're gonna have their first birthday party, and I don't want it just to be boring. I want to invite their school friends. So I'm already trying to build rapport, but no one's like doing introductions. I'm like, I feel like I'm the only one. Like, hi, like I'm Simone, like I'm the twins mom. Nice to meet you. Like, oh, nice to meet you. There's just one mom though. Yesterday that I dropped them off, she dropped her baby off before me, and she was in her nurse scrubs. She's like, oh, are we gonna switch? Because she was like in the doorway and I was like behind her. I'm like, yes. I'm like, oh, hi. I'm like, my kids are starting today. She's like, hello. Her name was Rachel. I'm like, hi, Miss Rachel. Or I was like, what's your name? She's like, Rachel. And she introduced herself. I'm like, Rachel, Rachel, Rachel. Like, trying to remember her name. I was like, oh, I was like, today's their first day. I was like, if I can be honest with you, Miss Rachel, my anxiety is through the roof right now. She's like, I know, I've been there. She's like, I had to put my kids in right away. I didn't do the full maternity leave. She's like, I know how you feel. She's like, but it's a good daycare. I have 2 kids in the program. They love it, and we've never had any issues. I'm like, oh, you're easing my mind. I'm like, thanks so much. And then I was like, okay, well, it's nice to have met you. Like, have a good work day. So I'm just trying to build mom friends, like again, in the same community that my kids are in. Building mom friends, building up other women, how, I try to do best. So we'll see how it goes, girl. I'll keep you posted. I'll keep you posted, girl. Did you cry, Leslie? I didn't cry when I left. I cried during. So the lady, and that's the cool part, girl. The ladies that take care of the kids, they're like señoras. They have some aides, which are like young women, which I'm like, no shade or tea to the young women. But I'm like, I'd rather have a señora who's experienced take care of my kids. Anyway, so when I left the babies, the lady grabbed one of them and I, took in the other, and they put them on the swing sets, and my kids are just kind of like, I did the sign of the cross on both of them. Like, I love you. That's how I did it yesterday, girl. Did the sign of the cross. Like, babies, I love you so much. You're gonna be okay. I think I was just talking to myself, basically, but to them at the same time. I started crying at the daycare, and the mom was like, the lady was like, they're gonna be okay. And I was like, crying. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, it's my first day. And in my mind, I'm like, are you gonna offer me a tissue? But she didn't. She didn't offer me a tissue. I had to ask, oh, look at that. Is that a little troll or what is that? So cute. Magic prop. I was like, are you gonna offer me a tissue? I had to ask for one. I'm like, do you have a tissue? She's like, oh yeah. I'm like, come on now. Come on. Read the room. Read the room, girl. My very first day leaving my freaking kids and you're over here just staring at me crying. But it's okay. I'm giving her grace. Gotta give everyone grace, girl. Yeah. Yeah, so I cried during. But then after I did a good cry in front of the kids and in front of the lady. I was like, okay, everything's gonna be fine, Simone. Everything's gonna be okay. I got in the car. I put on some of my Bossy B music. Some Cardi B. Like, all right, I'm a boss biatch. Going into work, boss bitch mode. Gotta make that money, honey. That's why you're putting them in daycare, to make that coin. They're gonna be fine. Hopefully, by the grace of God, they are. Have full faith. Let's do this thing. Yeah, girl. So that was my work day yesterday, or that was my morning yesterday. I want to blend it more here, but it's not blending, so I'm not gonna take forever, girl. 'Cause I don't got that much time. Yeah. So that was that. That was that, my good friend. Anyway, are you guys looking forward to the weekend? What are your plans, girl? Remember, if you live in the El Paso area and you want a party to go to, it's not my party, okay? I'll be there, but it's not my party. Thank you so much, it's Coco. I do appreciate you. It's not my party, girl, but I will be there just to show some support to my aunt. You are invited. Send me a message. Like, I want to go to the party, so I can send you the address. Oh yeah, you can spend time with family. Cool, girl. That's like the best thing you can do, huh? Thank you so much, Wendy. I appreciate the love, girl. How did I find the daycare? Well, I just like Googled daycares around my area. But like I had mentioned in yesterday's live, we interviewed other daycare centers. We interviewed other daycare centers to see if it felt right. Like, does it feel right? Do I like you? Like, are you a good person? Do I feel the intuition? Like, my mom's senses, are they, you know? And so finally we landed on this one. And yeah, that's how we found the daycare. Your daughter's coming home? Oh, my first homecoming. Oh, your first homecoming this weekend. Oh, how fun. Picking out their dresses, right? Picking out their dresses, or like the whole thing, like Spirit Week. Remember when you were in high school, Spirit Week? Girl, I don't know if it's a thing anymore, but girl, when I was younger, we used to wear the mums. Remember mums? I don't know if you know what that is, but they wear like a corsage, like a big, huge one, or especially where I live. Like the bigger, the better, and you wear it around your neck. And mine was a Hello Kitty one, girl. My junior high school mum was a Hello Kitty one. I wonder if my mom still has it. Probably not. But girl, it was specially made because when I was a junior in high school, I was in JROTC. I was a pickle. So the lady who did my mom, she got a Hello Kitty and she custom made the outfit, the uniform on the Hello Kitty. So she has like a little hat and her little like JROTC outfit, and I wore it, girl. Oh my gosh, I wish I still had it. I wish I had a picture of it. I probably do. Yeah, girl, that was mine. So Spirit Week was so much fun, and then at the end, you know, we have the big football game on Friday. I think it's on Friday, right? And then homecoming on Saturday. That's how it was for me. Yeah, right? Yeah, girl, I'm back at work. I'm back at work. A bestie asked. Remember, girl? Remember how cool that was? Yeah. I wonder if they still do that now. Times are changed. I don't know if they still do that now, but I'm almost done with my makeup, girl. I gotta go. Gotta clock in. The smoke detector is stressing you out, girl? Girl, don't get stressed. Don't get stressed, girl. Oh, you're hearing the other one. Oh, I hear it. Yeah, girl, I have 2 smoke detectors out. 2. But they don't bother me. I have like the 50 that are in this freaking house. Is it harder with the twins at work? Is that what you typed? Let me see. I know. Yeah, girl, so... Yeah, and that's the fun part. One of the besties, I think her name was Anna, on the comments. She had put that she made her kids mums, or she made her kids. That was like the funnest part, girl. Like, I was even thinking for a second to make the kids' first costumes, like to sew them together. Girl, if you didn't know, I know how to sew. I have a sewing machine and everything. To make their first costumes. But I didn't have time. I think that's the best part. To make their stuff. You know, like and I mentioned it prior. To, for Easter, like make their Easter baskets. Like, it's one thing to buy something. If you have the money, great, cool, you can afford it, awesome, you know. But if you can make it and have them a part of the process of making it, it's those childhood memories that they're never gonna forget. Like, oh, my mom and I made it, you know, we did it together, and they'll wear it with pride, hopefully, right? If they're not little poo heads. Yeah, that's fun. Do you have a second account? I do, girl. I know somebody had texted me, there's a fake account of you. I'm like, it's me. If it's Asian doll angel queen or something, Asian angel doll queen or something like that, it's me. It's me too. I have 2 accounts. Little Loca, what is going on, girl? I know, we're just here like in silence. Boo. Oh, you're having a surprise party? How fun. Sharon, 80 years. You got some good genes, girl. 80 years. What's stressing you right now? What's stressing me? It's freaking finishing my makeup on time. That's what's stressing me out right now. Shoot. Gotta hurry the heck up, girl. That's what's stressing me out right now. Shoot. That's good. I'm glad that you're trying to get yourself better every day, girl. Every day. Every day is a time to start over. Just know that. You know, with your mental health, with your physical health, with the way you feel about yourself, girl, with eating better if you want to, you know, every day is an opportunity. I know some people are like, oh, I'll start tomorrow, I'll start tomorrow, I'll start tomorrow. That's okay, you know, if you do start tomorrow, and if you fall off the wagon, I think that's how you say it, it's okay to hit restart. Like, okay, restart, restart, you know? That's okay, girl. It's the effort that counts, because there's some individuals out there, they don't even try. They don't have like that in them to want to be better. And that's no shade or tea to anybody. But you just putting in the effort to try, to plant the seed in your mind and say, I'm gonna try. Ugh, girl, that's already taking you further than a lot of people in the world. If you're actually doing it, you know, kudos, girl. More power to you. I appreciate you. I love you for that. Let me see here. We're almost done, girl. We're almost done. Yeah, Deandra, girl, just try your hardest. Try every day. And if you fail, or if you're like, oh, okay, we'll try again tomorrow, because there's not enough time in the day to do it, girl, just do it. Like, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna do it. It's okay. Give yourself grace. Give yourself love. And that's one thing also, girl. Like, oh, I was gonna mention this the last time. You know how we're women of faith, right? I don't know why sometimes when, you know, people make mistakes, and this is no shade or tea to anybody, right? I've noticed that when people make mistakes, They want to use like the religion card. Like, as a woman of faith, like, I'm like, just because I'm a woman of faith, you know, I'm going to make mistakes. I'm a person too. And sometimes, you know, I stick my foot in my mouth, or sometimes, you know, I mess up, and I'm sorry, you know, I'll be the first one to say, like, oh my goodness, sorry for messing up, you know. And out of all these years that you guys have watched me, all these years that we chatted up, chop it up, I do, you know, I say things out of context sometimes, or I'm sangre pesada in Spanish sometimes, you know, that's how you say it, sangre pesada. So you have to give me grace. The way I try to give people grace, like, I'm going to give them grace, I'm going to give them grace, I'm going to give them grace, you know. The people sticking their freaking faces in the kids' car seats, or trying to put the pasties in their mouth, like, oh, give them grace, you know. I would hope that, you know, this society also gives me grace as well, and to not always, you know, put it back in my face that I'm a woman of faith. That's something that I've noticed, that throughout the years, throughout these 2 years that I've really, really been into the faith, and really centered God in my life, and Jesus, you know, praying every day, and trying to be a better girl. Because if you know me, if you've been following me for a while, I wasn't the woman that you see today. It's not the same person that was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was all bitch and what up, hoe, and get your shit together. I was more vulgar, I guess. But you know, like I mentioned yesterday, once Jesus enters your life, you change. You don't want, like, it isn't like magic. Like, it just happens, like, throughout time. Like, you soften your heart, I guess. Your heart gets softened with faith, naturally. But I just would hope that, because I am more faith-based and more faithful to our Lord Jesus Christ, that's not always thrown back in my face whenever I do mess up. Isn't that annoying? Isn't that annoying? Like, you try every day, like, okay, I'm going to try every day to be a better person. And the time that I fuck up, you know, the time that I screw up or I mess up, right away. As a woman of faith, like, are you a woman of faith? Because if you were, you would give me grace. I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, you know, no shade or tea. So I just, you know, it happens sometimes that I do make mistakes. I'll be the first one to say, I'm sorry, I messed up. I'm sorry I stuck my foot in my mouth, and I'm sorry, God, for being critical, or for being judgy, or for not being patient, or, you know, for thinking things, or for laughing at things that I wasn't supposed to. Like, I'm sorry, you know. And I try to be better. That's the whole point. I try to be better every day. Because if you're saying sorry, and you're still a bitch, you know, then why say sorry? Like, stuff your sorries in a sack if you're going to continue being a rude one, you know. I get it. But at the same time, I'm like, I am trying, you know, give me grace. I'm sorry. Okay. Hi, Miss Letty. Hey, girl. Hey. We're almost done. Almost done with this face beat. But yeah, girl, I hope you have a great Friday. I hope you don't let anything ever get you down, girl. I hope that you're making a list of the things that you need to do today, whether it be to make a list of the things you have to do today, girl, you know. And I guess just give yourself that grace I'm telling you about. Everything's going to be okay. Surround yourself with people who are forgiving. Surround yourself with people who are loving. Surround yourself with people who are soft spoken and are easy to just get along with, girl, because sometimes it's tough. People are not nice. People are judgy, critical, and the people that you surround yourself with, just like the saying goes, is who you become. If you're surrounding yourself with girls who are bratty and catty, be careful, because you're going to turn that way too. If you surround yourself with people who are judgy and rude, be careful. You know, proceed with caution, because it's going to rub off, you know? And I don't know. Just try to be your best self every day. Try to put yourself in other people's shoes. And if we did that just a little bit a day, every day, you know, society, as women, our community would be a kinder, softer place. There wouldn't be that many Karens in the world, you know? Hi, facts. Yes, Steph Bunny. Yep. Okay. Yeah, girl, Leslie Lopez. Hey, girl. Yeah, we start work. We started the workforce yesterday, but today is the first day in the office. And like I mentioned earlier to the friends, my work week is starting next week. I have a different schedule. I work 4/9s, 4 days, 9-hour shifts, not including lunch. I'll be at the office for 10 hours. And on Friday, I have a half day. So that's my new schedule, which I'm looking forward to. That's pretty cool. Leaving on a Friday at a half a day, shoot, I'll take it. Lucy, yeah, girl, I cut bangs. I cut bangs, girl. I'm not sure how, like, we're still getting to know each other, the bangs and I. We're like still, the bangs are like, well, which way do we go? I don't know. I was like, I don't know. Pick a side. Yeah, so I cut bangs. Well, not me personally, but bangs were cut on this head. Yeah, so after this, I'm going to, well, the makeup, I'm going to do eyeliner, lashes, lipstick, do something with this hair, and then put my outfit on. So today, let me show you my outfit of the day. This is kind of chilly. Well, I'm going to wear this dress. She's inside out right now. But I'm going to wear this dress and then this blazer on top. I hope it matches. Like, I hope it looks decent, like, together. So, that's what I'm wearing today, girl. And then some tan shoes. Yeah, so that's the outfit. Outfit of the day. Okay, let me hurry the heck up. Thank you. Thanks so much, everyone. Okay. Yeah, so the sooner that I clock in today, the sooner I can freaking leave. So I'm trying to hurry now. Yeah, but I hope you have a great work day, girl. Girl has a donk? What does that mean, girl? Are you talking about this juicy butt? Girl, after the pregnancy, like, that's my body. Girl, well, because I had a C-section. I don't know if you knew, girl. I had a C-section, but girl, I'm fajada. Just know that. But girl, yeah, look. Booty came in. I'm like, dang, girl. Like, butt? This butt? I just have to work on, you know, my fupa. Like, not me over here showing off my butt. Sorry. I'm just excited. I'm just excited for a girl because before the pregnancy, I was itty bitty. Like this little tiny little thing, tiny little waist. And now I'm like, hey, girl. Where'd you come from? Yeah, I'm excited about it. Can you tell? I know. I'm excited about it, girl. I just gotta maintain my butt. I gotta maintain that sucker. Because supposedly with breastfeeding, I'm gonna lose all this weight. Everyone keeps telling me, like, oh, you're gonna lose so much weight when you're breastfeeding. I'm like, am I? Because I haven't seen nothing. Girl, you know what I did notice though? Towards the end of my pregnancy, I guess my cheeks were so full that I would talk like, I was like, hello everybody. Like, I don't even know how I would do it. But my cheeks were so swollen on my face. I had like a on my videos. You know, because I guess I was so like swollen. Like my hands were swollen, my feet were swollen, my body was swollen, my legs, you know. Okay. Oh, you were trying to say it in a nice way? She's like, girl, baby got back. I see you, girl. Baby got back. I'm like, yeah, we're all noticing. Just kidding. Yeah, notice. Just kidding. Okay. Let me hurry the heck up. Someone will be quiet. Dana, hey, girl. Yeah, the kids. We enrolled them in a daycare center. Their dad is going to take care of them today, girl. But yes, they're in a daycare center. Okay. You're making me nervous just staring. You're making me nervous. Yeah, so it's gonna be a great day, my good friends. It's gonna be a great week. Set the tone. Tell yourself it's gonna be a great week. I can feel it. I already know it. Today's Bird's first day of taking care of the kids by himself. Like, Bird, you got this, right? He's like, yeah, I got this. I'm like, okay, all right. Oh, my nose itches. Let me see. Rosalinda, you don't wear makeup, girl? Makeup for me? Whew. I love applying makeup. I can get ready all day. It's like a luxury now at this point in my life because I don't got the time. But girl, ooh. I started doing makeup when I was like publicly. I don't want to say publicly, but like not behind my parents' backs. When I was in 8th grade. 8th grade? Let me think. Where was I in 8th grade? 8th grade. Yeah, I think in 8th grade is when I started doing like heavy makeup, like eyeliner, blush. But before that, girl, I was doing makeup at 6th grade behind my parents' backs. I would do eyeliner and then go into the restroom with my little lotion right after school, right before the bus would pick me up. I have to wash my face. And then my mom was like, are you wearing eyeliner? I'm like, no. She's like, what's this? And she lifted up my eyelid and there was like a little black line. I'm like, I don't know. Why do kids do that? I don't know. Like, why are you lying? It's clearly on your face. But yeah, I did do that. I'm like, I don't know. Bullshit. You were wearing makeup, weren't you? So Birdie asked me the last time. He's like, when are you gonna let Annalie wear makeup? I'm like, I don't know. It's a good question. Because for me, it's innocent, right? Wearing makeup is innocent. It's fun. It's like creative, like painting but on your face. But then I see some of like these young girls. I'm like, you are so little. And you have a full face beat of makeup on. And it makes them look older than they are. So that's a tough one. That's tough. Like maybe like limit it. Like you can wear makeup, but like to a limit. Like as the years go by, you'll graduate to the next makeup product, you know? That's tough. Okay. Yeah, right? Our moms would catch us the same way. Do you have makeup on? No. Yes, you do. Your toddler wears lipstick? Girl, you're brave. Shoot, I feel like if they wore lipstick, the lipstick would end up all over everything. Their sofas, a diaper bag, their clothes. Okay, let me focus in, girl. Let me focus. Okay, now it's crunch time for real. Yeah, no, but... Yeah, I can't wait till they're a little older. Well, I can wait. I can wait, but the saying, you can't wait. Can't wait till they're a little older. So they can, like, play, like, outside and run around. Or during, like, the summertime, we could do, like, a splash pad in the backyard. Or they can, like, join in activities like soccer or, like, softball. And I get to, like, be a soccer mom. Maybe at that time, I'll cut my hair like a swing bob. But just, like, those activities, you know? Like, getting in the car and with their little uniforms and packing snacks for them. Oh, I can't wait. Just the same, you can't wait, but I can wait. Because I'm enjoying right now. I'm enjoying them little. 2 months old. The milestones every day. The way the kids look at you, you know? They look at you. They're just like discovering your face or their little surprise faces. I'm like, hey, hey, baby. And they're just like, and they start smiling. Like, that's a silly face, mom. Like, hey, hey. You know, they're like, oh, the kids. Oh my goodness. Oh, why do we love our kids so much? Because they came out of us, right? We made them. We made them kids. Okay, let me see. Why do we love our kids so much, girl? We just do, right? Shoot. Did I not take maternity leave? Yeah, I did, girl. I guess you're a new bestie boo. Hello, for all my new bestie boos. Hi, 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 hi. Let me introduce myself very quickly and then I'll answer the question. So my name is Simone. I go by Vanicasymone. I go by Bestie. You can call me Simone. You can call me whatever you'd like. I've been on TikTok live for 2 years since November 2023. I had twins not too long ago. 2 months ago, I had twins and I took my maternity leave. There'll be 3 months in about 10 days. So my maternity leave is coming to an end. But I come on live every day. Doing my makeup, girl. We talk about fun things. We talk about life. We talk about motherhood now. We talk about girly things. We talk about just whatever it might, that we're going through. And these commenters, the audience that we see here are our friends, our besties. And so we come on every day and we're a very close community that, we comment like, hey girl, hey, good morning every day, to each other. And we have fun. And this is like girlhood, to the max. Talk about faith, talk about our kids, talking about our weekend, talking about movies, just fun stuff, So to answer the question, I took my 3-month maternity leave and it's time for me to go back to work. So yep, that's that, girl. How many times do I think I'll be calling Birdie today, girl? Girl, at least 3 times. That's not to mention texts. I will text him. Hey, Bird. How are the kids? Hey, Bird. Miss you. Hey, Bird. What you doing? I'm not sure if the eyes match the lips, but I don't care. Okay. It's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna go now, guys. What eyeliner did you use? I think today did I use e.l.f. or did I use the Essence? I don't quite recall. One of the two. I used either Essence, this one, or e.l.f. This one. You already know the e.l.f. one for sure, girl, but I used either one or the other. I don't remember. Am I close to work? I'm a little bit further out of work. I have black. I have to like scrape it off, but it's okay. Did I put brow gel on already? I don't remember. I'm further out from work, but oh yeah, I did. I feel it. It's all crunchy. Yeah, so like 20 minutes out. 25 to play it safe. Okay. I love you though. I hope you have a great day. I hope that you're feeding your mind nothing but goodness, sweetness, my good friend. I hope that you're staying positive through all circumstances. I know it's hard to stay positive. I know it's hard to smile, but girl, smile. You're a gorgeous, radiant doll. You're beautiful. And we all have a past. We all have things we're not proud of. Every single one of us. And if you don't, you're lying. Just try to make the best out of every day. Every day is a gift. Every single day that we wake up and we're above ground is a blessing. You are a blessing to someone. Just know that, girl. You are valuable, okay? You are important. You are special in every single way, and I need you to know that. Remind yourself every day, I am valuable. I'm special. I'm beautiful. I'm radiant. I've accomplished so much in my life, and I'm not done. I have so many goals and ambition. So many goals and things that I'm not done with doing. I'm gonna get there. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe not the next day, but if I do this today, it's gonna get me one step closer to where I want to be, right? And for me, it's just being the best person I can be, girl. Being the best person I can be every single day, uplifting you every single day is my goal in life. If I don't do anything right in life, I'll at least know that I uplifted somebody, at least one person, hopefully. I made someone's day, hopefully, right? I'm a good mom to my kids, and I teach them those values as well, that they are important, that they matter to me, that they are loved, that they have somewhere to call home and they're being waited on. You know, I'm waiting for you to get here so I can give you all my love. I'm waiting for you to arrive. I'm waiting to come home so I can, you know, give them my kisses. And I'm waiting for you tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow. I'm waiting for you on Monday to come on live so I can, you know, spread some love and joy and cheer, and to at least tell you, girl, that you are amazing and you're a beautiful, positive woman, even though you might not feel it every day, right? Even though you do make mistakes, even though, you know, you're like, I don't feel that way right now. I believe in you. So, girl, just do the damn thing. Just do it. Just do it. Anyway. Gonna wait for this to dry. The lash glue to dry so we can just pop on some eyeliner on top. I know there's besties out there are gonna say, there's black lash glue. I already own it. I just like the clear one better. Okay. My hair is like, whatever. I don't care. Okay. I love you. I'm gonna go now. Peace out. I'll post later on the Instagrams. Make sure to follow if you're not already. Here, as well as Instagram, YouTube. Join the Discord chat group if you're not already joined in, my good friend. And I hope you have a good day. Have a great day, girl. See you when I see you. Follow me if you're not following already. Peace out, H-Town. Goodbye.